Hey, it's just so Trish, and it's Weight Loss Wednesday. Okay, this was a hard week for me. So what? I'm at week 4. I just finished 4 weeks. No, I finished 3 weeks. How many weeks have I finished? You know you're losing it. See, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. So I finished 4 weeks. And this last week was the hardest. So if you think I'm coming in here and I'm like, I can do this and I'm so good, check me lose weight, you can't do this too. No, that's so not it. Because I definitely fell off the plan. I fell off the journaling. I didn't really fall off the journaling. Hold on. Hey. Shh. Bubba. Thank you. Okay. Not that you can hear them, but my brain hears them, and I can't think. I'm like, alright, I did trim my hair today. Like when I said I trimmed my hair, like I was in the bathroom. So it's not nearly as, I'm still kind of, and I didn't take but like that much off in certain places. It just wasn't laying right. But I digress, because I don't want to sit here and tell you about my hair. Alright, here's, oh wait, my loss. I did go down, so Sunday I was down 186.6. I lost 1.2 pounds. Woo woo! And that puts me at a total of, how much does that put me at a total of? 8.9 pounds. So there it is. Okay, so the obstacles I had this week. All week long, coming into Sunday, I have been wanting fat. I mean, so I've been eating like an avocado, half an avocado a day. Just wanting fat and like keeping it, I mean, daydreaming about fat. I not missing my carbs. I'm not missing, you know, not that I'm not eating carbs. I'm missing my fat. And yeah, and I'm not like talking like processed food. Fat. So I fought it and I fought it and I fought it and I fought it from like Tuesday to Saturday. And then Saturday showed up. So it's Labor Day weekend. So I'm wondering how many of y'all have had a rough Labor Day weekend trying to stay on track. I think it's hard Labor Day weekend. So here is my food. So I was good. You know, I'm recording it. Yeah, and we got to talk about T-Taps. Okay, so then the downfall came on Saturday. See that? I went to my girlfriend's house and look what was served. Breakfast! Okay. So, well, it was even before that because I'm like, hey, what do you want me to bring? Chips and guac? That sounds great. I probably ate 5-10 servings of guacamole, 4 or 5 servings of chips. What else? And a lot of salsa. And like they had celery sticks in it. I was like, man, I want chips. I'm eating the chips, and then dinner came, and so I was doing really good. I'm like half a cup of grits, because I know that's like 2 or 3 points. You know, scrambled eggs, I'll get about half a cup of scrambled eggs, and I'll get 1 sausage patty, and I'll get, you know, something else. And she's doing like Atkins low carb, so completely different food that her and I eat. And I'm just like, I'm good. She made pancakes. That's fine. And I ate my things. I'm like, well, I'll have 1 pancake. I mean, they weren't like, I make pancakes like this. Hers were like this. So they were doable. And then I put the butter on. I put the butter on. And, oh, I had to have another pancake just to have the butter. Like, my body was like, butter! And man, it was good. And then, so I'm like, okay, well, that was Saturday. I had that. I'm good. I can be on task. So Sunday, I weigh in 186.6, doing good. And yeah, I did fluctuate because look, like I was 186.3, 186.7, 186.3, 186.6. So, and so I'm doing good. I'm staying on plan. And my husband's like, we have to smoke. We have to smoke some ribs. Let's smoke some ribs. It's Labor Day weekend. We got to smoke ribs. Oh my goodness. Well, one, my body doesn't digest smoked pork very well, like ribs and loins and stuff. It just, I don't have a gallbladder. It doesn't behave. So, yeah. And I'm like, let's make homemade bread to go with that, because that'll be great. Yeah. So I just like wrote down the beginning part of the day. I wrote down, and then look, I just kept journaling. Girls, you got to keep journaling. Even when it's going bad, just journal it. So I journaled it. Well, I don't know why, but my husband's home. I can't get any of my normal stuff done. So I didn't so here's this week's layout. I did kind of coordinate it with the colors. And this is working out awesome. And so is this, cutting these out. I just hate to waste so much paper to get that. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. But I did this yesterday, which means look here. Pretty messy, isn't it? So I didn't have it even in. And man, so I started my morning off doing good. Doing good. I'm writing it down anyways. And then I went to the store. Remember me saying I was craving fat? Like the fat I was craving, I had the butter. Was hog jaws, lard, and bacon. In that order. Judge away. I don't care. Just keep it to yourself. Because, yeah, I needed that. I was like, wow. So, I'm going to put my groceries, what I bought, because I got to go, there's this, it's a bit to get to, but, like, I had a day I could go, and I could go without any kids. And, so, I went, and they have fresh hog jaws, smoked hog jaws. They have bacon, and so, like, it's a great place to go. And all they carry is, like, produce and meat. And it's bulk. And then they'll cut it for you in anything. And it's like a really little bitty store, and it's great. So I went there, came home, and immediately cooked up hog jaws, which is fat on, it's this part of the pig. And cooked that up and made a BLT. Not the lowest in points. Then I took the grease left over, and I threw it, and I added some bacon. So I ate the hog jaws, got the lard off the hog jaws in the pan, added some bacon, and then I got the greens. I had a whole gallon-sized bag of fresh greens, kale. Put it in there, fried it up. Did I share it with the family? No. I ate the whole thing. I mean, no joke, I ate the whole thing. And then, of course, we smoked again, and so it was sliced pork, coleslaw, and french fries. And that's not the worst. Then I made homemade donuts. So, will you stop, please? No, you don't have to show them everywhere you bang yourself up at. Okay, so 2 donuts afterwards, because I made homemade donuts, and they're like donut crisp, but they were covered in sugar. And I was just like, I went to bed that night, and I was like, miserable. And, I mean, I felt horrible. By the time I went to bed Monday night, I was like, where's my low-fat diet? I'm going to feel better there. And so I did. Like, the following day, look, I'm right back on plan. Right back on plan. And, the thing to look out for on stuff like that is, if you have a day where you just, like, go off, and you just lose it, it's not going to show up tomorrow. It's typically going to show up about 2 days later. So, I'm keeping an eye out on that, being prepared for, like, what do you mean I'm back on plan and now I'm gaining weight? So, that's kind of, I mean, I even wrote down here, went to bed feeling sick. Fat overload. So, yeah. And then, in order to kind of compensate, not that I typically use my weekly points, but to compensate it, I do have, like, my weekly point there, and I'm like, you can't see it because it's blue. It's like, it says spent it all Sunday and Monday. It's gone. And I say that, and I was negative 3 points yesterday. Which, and if you know me, I'm usually like, I got 3 points to spare, I got 3 points to spare. So I don't know if that led to my, I need my fat. The other aspect, so I put like my little thoughts here. It ended up being Monday was bad. All went downhill Saturday afternoon. My body was craving fat. But 6-month milestone on nursing. And so I started looking up that. And, you know, at 6 months, you start, the milk composition changes. It has a higher fat ratio, whatever. So, I talked to the chiropractor and told him what went on. He goes, well, you usually don't have, like, fat craving. He's like, you usually don't have a fat craving, you know, and you have to eat it right then. I was like, no. I was suppressing it all week. And he goes, oh, you might have had a fat craving because of your milk composition changing. It's awesome having a great chiropractor, can I tell you? So, there you go. So, I'm just chugging along. I'm back going at it. And, T-taps. I did it 2 days. It hurt. And I can't keep my living room picked up to do it again. Nor have I made it a priority to. So I got to get back on T-taps. But the other cool thing is, because I got 30 seconds, is I will save it for another day. But I have the part where my abs split. So with my abs splitting, and I guess I'm actually pulling them together, and I'll talk to you more about that next time. So I got to go. Peace out. I hope you're having a good week. Tell me how you're doing. Bye.